You won't believe what happened last night. Elon Musk, the man behind SpaceX and Tesla, broke down in front of a live audience on The Late Show. What started as a simple interview quickly exploded into one of the most explosive showdowns in late-night history. You'll want to see how it all unfolded, because no one saw this coming. Last night's episode of The Late Show with Stephen Colbert quickly turned from light entertainment into full-blown chaos as billionaire innovator Elon Musk broke into tears on live television. What was supposed to be a celebration of Musk's latest projects spiraled into a verbal cage match, leaving the audience in stunned silence and social media in total meltdown. The interview, which had been hyped as a deep dive into Musk's ambitious ventures, rapidly devolved into a tense back and forth as Colbert opened with a piercing shot. "Are you really here to change the world, Elon, or just to feed your ego?" The crowd reacted instantly. Laughter mixed with awkward tension as Musk's confident smile wavered. "I'm here to talk about real progress, Stephen, not to play games," Musk replied, setting the stage for a volatile exchange. Colbert then rolled a clip of one of Musk's recent controversial rants, where the tech mogul claimed he was outsmarting regulators and building empires, remarks that some found arrogant. "Classic Elon," Colbert smirked. But is it brilliance? Or just a loud voice from someone who's starting to lose his grip? Musk wasn't having it. "I'm not losing anything, Stephen. I'm making moves you wouldn't dare try. Maybe stick to comedy and let me handle the future," he snapped. The tension thickened. The crowd was divided, some cheering, others shifting uncomfortably. But Colbert wasn't backing down. He leaned in again. "Changing lives. You're crying over stock drops, Elon. That's not vision, that's vanity." At that, the mood flipped. Gasps rippled across the studio as Musk's jaw tightened. Producers were now visibly nervous, sensing they had lost control of the segment. And things only got worse. But what truly sent this moment into the stratosphere wasn't just the war of words, it was Elon Musk's very public unraveling. Insiders described the tension as palpable, Musk's hands clenched tightly, his voice rising, cracking slightly as he snapped, "You don't know me, Stephen. You're nothing compared to what I've built." Colbert didn't flinch. Instead, he leaned forward and delivered a cutting response. "Nothing? I'm not the one sweating bullets on national TV. Look at you." The audience erupted. Some rose to their feet. Others pulled out their phones to capture what they knew was TV history. That's when Musk lost it. "You're a joke. I'll bury you," he shouted, voice raw and strained. Colbert just laughed. "Bury me? Elon, you're the one sinking. Fast!" The energy in the studio flipped to chaos. Producers frantically signaled for a commercial break, but Musk barked over them. "I'm not finished. You don't get to silence me." His defiance melted into rage as the audience began shouting, some cheering, others taunting. Social media exploded in real time, with clips of Musk's meltdown going viral. Posts flooded in. Elon's breaking down live. Colbert just ended Musk, and it was far from over. Colbert sensed the opening and pushed harder. "Changing lives, Elon. Tesla's recalls. SpaceX's fiery fails. You're more crash than creator." The audience roared as Colbert flashed an edited graphic. A Tesla stock chart plunging. Rockets mid-explosion. Musk's face tightened. "Those are setbacks," he snapped. "You wouldn't understand. You've never built anything." Colbert leaned in coldly. "Setbacks or just flops, Elon? Let's ask your shareholders." As tension skyrocketed, Colbert pivoted again, this time to Twitter. "Let's talk about your chaos acquisition. Is this your vision or just a billionaire tantrum?" Musk's tone cracked. "I'm protecting free speech, Stephen. You just want control." The crowd split again. Chants of "Elon" clashed with boos and heckles. In the control room, panic. On stage, spectacle. Then came the moment that sealed the night in infamy. Colbert, ice cold. "Face it, Elon. Your rockets crash, your cars stall, and now you're tearing up on my stage." Musk tried to counter, his voice trembling. "I've built more than you'll ever understand." But Colbert cut in again. "Dreams, try nightmares. You're just a billionaire baby crying when the world pushes back." The crowd gasped. Musk shook. "I'm not weak. "I faced worse. You're nobody," Musk said. But his voice betrayed him, his eyes glossy. Colbert moved in for the knockout. "Nobody? I'm not the one falling apart. Look at yourself. Waterworks are coming." And then it happened. Musk slammed the desk. His voice cracked. "You don't get it. I'm changing the world." Tears welled, then streamed. The room went silent. The moment was raw, real, and absolutely viral. Phones lit up. Posts flew. Elon Musk crying on live TV. Colbert broke him. Musk swiped at his eyes. "I'm not crying. You are. You're nothing." But Colbert didn't back down. "Nothing? You're sobbing on national TV, Elon. This is the fall of a so-called genius." The audience was in chaos. Some shouted, "Leave him alone." Others chanted, "Cry, cry." Phones captured every second. Online hashtags erupted. Elon breakdown, Late Show Meltdown, began trending globally. Then came the final collapse. Musk stood, shaky. "I don't need this. You're trash," he muttered, voice breaking as he ripped off his mic and threw it to the floor. The thud echoed. Colbert just laughed. "Trash! You're the mess, Elon. Go home." Security hovered, unsure. The crowd surged. Some rushed forward, others booed. Producers shouted over headsets, and just like that, chaos reigned. "Cut it! Cut it!" someone yelled behind the cameras. But the feed stayed live, unfiltered, uncensored. The meltdown was already exploding online. Comments surged in real time. "He's finished." Colbert went full beast mode. It wasn't just the jabs anymore, it was the tears, the very public unraveling. Elon Musk, the tech titan, brought to the edge and then over it on national television. With Musk's breakdown still fresh and his exit looming, The Late Show with Stephen Colbert spiraled into full-blown mayhem. Moments before, Elon had torn off his mic, tears streaking down his face, his voice raw. "I don't need this. You're trash." The mic hit the floor with a metallic thud. Colbert, unfazed, leaned back with a smirk. "Run along, Elon. You're finished." The crowd erupted. Cheers clashed with boos. "Get out!" some shouted. "Let him speak!" Others pleaded. Security swept in, unsure, arms out, ready to move. Insiders say Musk stumbled as he tried to steady himself. "I'll be back. You'll see," he muttered. But his threat lacked fire. It sounded broken, hollow. His eyes darted, scanning the room like a man waking up inside his worst nightmare. He turned and bolted. Chaos followed. Phones went up. Fans shouted, "Cry baby! Cry baby!" Others called out, "Don't go, Elon!" The crowd had split into factions. Rage, awe, disbelief swirling in the studio air. Producers scrambled, headsets buzzing. "He's leaving," one said. "Keep the feed rolling," said another. And so it rolled, broadcasting Musk's hunched figure disappearing off stage. Colbert stood tall, basking in the chaos. "There he goes, folks. Genius departs, with tears to match." His voice carried over the roar of the crowd. Cups flew. Some live-streamed the mayhem. The studio energy turned feral. But the moment wasn't just emotional, it was seismic. Insiders say what made it explosive wasn't just the meltdown. It was the fall, the image of Elon Musk, once untouchable, undone in a moment of raw, unguarded collapse. "I'm not finished," Musk whispered backstage, voice nearly gone. But security flanked him, guiding him out as cameras lingered. Colbert waved like a ringmaster. "Bye-bye, Elon. Try not to trip on your ego on the way out." It was ruthless, brutal. The crowd again divided. Some booed, others roared in approval. On X, the clips flooded in. Musk, broken. Colbert just made late-night history. Mic toss of the century. Millions watched, millions shared. Hashtags exploded. Elon breaks down. Colbert wins. Live meltdown. Behind the scenes, sources say Musk's team went dark. He raged backstage, pacing. "They'll pay," he reportedly muttered. Tears now gone, but the fury fresh. But the damage was done. The Empire's icon had left in pieces, while Colbert leaned into the spotlight. "And that," he said, settling into his chair, "is how you handle a billionaire." The crowd lost it. Some rushed the stage. Others kept filming. Security cleared the wings as the studio buzzed like it had just witnessed a prize-fight knockout. Online, the narrative flipped overnight. Colbert, 1. Musk, 0. Late-night legend. He played him like a fiddle, analysts noted. And while the credits rolled, the real fallout was just beginning. This wasn't just a celebrity squabble. This was a cultural moment, an empire shaken, a public persona cracked, a titan toppled, and The Late Show. It lit the match and walked away smiling. As the dust settled, the fallout began. Viewers across the globe weren't just watching, they were dissecting. The clash's aftermath was reshaping reputations in real time. Musk's exit hit like a detonation. Insiders say he vanished backstage, eyes red, voice unsteady. "They'll regret this," he muttered as aides shielded him from waiting cameras. But the internet didn't wait. Moments later, his tweet went live. "Truth wins, not tears." It hit 200,000 likes within an hour. But the replies told a different story. "You cried, Elon." That one? Trending. Fast. Clips of his breakdown, the mic toss, the trembling voice, the glistening eyes, looped endlessly across X, TikTok, and Instagram. One viral meme, Tesla tears tms, now available in streaming. His supporters pleaded, "Back off, he's human." But the tide had turned. The myth of Musk, invincible, untouchable high, had cracked. Meanwhile, Colbert rode the wave. Sources say his next show opened with a smirk. "We had a guest. He brought tears. I brought fire." It wasn't just a quip. It was a ratings earthquake, a 60% surge, especially among younger viewers. The chaos had people hooked. Behind the scenes, Colbert's team buzzed. "He thought he'd own the stage. I broke him," he reportedly told staff. But with victory came pressure. Analysts warned the next guest might come swinging. Colbert raised the bar or burned it down. Social media split wide open. Musk's loyalists rallied. "He's still a legend." The clip racked up shares, cool, but haters bit harder. "Cry-baby billionaire exposed." Another hit viral status in minutes. Debates raged. Was it fair? Did Colbert go too far? Or was it about time someone checked a titan? Experts weighed in. "He cracked," said one. "Colbert played him like a fiddle," said another. The consequences were seismic. Tesla's stock wobbled, SpaceX chatter spiked, and the empire shaken. Musk's silence only made it louder. Sources whisper he's plotting, perhaps a rival interview, a comeback, a redemption arc. But for now, the wound is fresh, the tears unforgettable. And late-night TV, forever changed. Some networks now rethink guest lists, others eye bigger names or tighter scripts, fearing another explosion. The audience, meanwhile, is divided. Half cheer, Colbert crushed a tech god. Half flinch, that was too far. But one truth remains. This wasn't just a moment. It was a cultural flashpoint. Musk's fall, Colbert's rise, a story etched in digital fire. And it's not over. Because when giants fall, the aftershocks keep coming. When comedians turn gladiators, the arena never sleeps. So if you've been riding this insane wave with us, don't blink now. If you made it this far, you're not just watching, you're witnessing a media moment go nuclear. This wasn't just late-night drama. This was a billionaire collapse. Live, raw, and unforgettable. Want more breakdowns like this? Want behind-the-scenes analysis no one else gives you? Then, like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so you never miss a meltdown, a mic drop, or a moment of madness. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Did Colbert go too far? Or did Elon finally face the music? This is just one collapse in a tower full of egos. And trust me, the next one is coming. This is Heroic Beasts. And we don't just tell stories, we torch the surface.